Hello, 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 dreamers. Perla here. As always, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and do so. We would love to have you. So, this is the weekly collective message. So, as soon as I tapped into this energy, I kept hearing a phrase that I heard many times growing up. And it's a Spanish phrase. And it says, No es lo mismo llamar el diablo que verlo llegar. And it translates to, it is not the same to call the devil than to see him arrive. And why why am I saying that? Well, for some of you, there is this energy of a wish fulfillment, something that you have been asking for, something that you've been working towards, something that you have been trying to manifest. However that is, however it is that you go about it is irrelevant. The energy here is like of an answer prayer, a wish fulfilled, a manifestation finally coming to fruition is the energy that I'm picking up. Now, why is it that this energy is surrounding this phrase? Or why is this phrase, is what I should say, surrounding this energy? Well, whatever it is that you've been asking for, whether this is a higher paying job, whether this is a healthier romantic relationship, whether this is like growing social media or more finances, regardless of whatever it is arriving, but also is the responsibility that comes with that. Some of you have been telling yourself that you are ready for this, and it's like the minute that it arrives or the minute that it's right in front of you, you start to panic a little, like, am I going to be able to do this? Is this too much? Did I sign up for too much? Am I taking too much on? And all of this other stuff is going to come in like bombarding you. Now, what you need to do during this time, as something is finally manifesting, there's this wish fulfillment coming in for you guys. There is a sense here of needing to stay grounded. You have all the tools that are needed in order to stay grounded within this space. You have everything that you need in order to navigate this new space. There is here this small energy of some of you like wanting to either ask for more time to get ready or something of that matter, or kind of like pleading. It sounds more like a pleading energy, like, okay, I thought I was ready for this, but I don't think I am. Or can I have another week before I take action? Or can I have another week before I start, or something of that matter? But there's something here where this energy is requiring a yes or no at this moment in time. So if there is an offer that is coming in, and again, this is like a job, this is like your dream job, and for a lot of you this is nothing more than this energy that lives within you, right? This energy of fear that comes from an old echo, from an old dialogue, where you may have told yourself, or somebody may have told you in the past, that where you are at this moment in time is the most that you're going to achieve. So as this new offer comes in, some of you are battling this internal echo within you that is telling you, like, you know what, I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready. And that's the way that it's coming in. Now, don't get me wrong, two things can be true at the same time. A lot of you are very excited about this opportunity. A lot of you are wanting to jump in and say yes, as you should, to be 100% honest with you. But just because you are excited about an opportunity doesn't mean that that little fear, that little echo doesn't live there simultaneously. So this week is about embracing the yes that wants to come, taking this opportunity, and then grounding yourself. And then this little voice, this little echo, we're going to transmute that energy. We're going to use that energy to our advantage. We're not going to allow that energy to stop us. You're not going to allow that energy to stop you. You're not going to allow that energy to cause any fear. Instead, you are going to go ahead and move forward. So you're not going to ignore it. You're going to be like, yes, I see you. Yes, I feel you. Now we're going to use this energy as, and then you dictate it. Do you want to use that energy as your strength? Do you want to use that energy as your communication moving forward? Do you want to use that energy as your calmness? Do you want to use that energy as a release? However it is, you can dictate, or you can lead, or how, whatever word you want to use, the energies as they come in. You have that power within you to transmute all the energies that are coming your way. And when you realize that, and you're not just believing it, but you are embodying that energy, you start to see how you can maneuver, how you can move around these spaces with a lot more ease and a lot more of a flow, is what I want to say. I don't see anything here, honestly, stopping you from taking this opportunity. For a lot of you, again, I am picking up this energy mainly when it comes to career and finances. So whether this is a career like online, like you're on social media, maybe you have a podcast or something like that, or it is a position within like a different company or something. Because I don't see this at your current company. For most of you, you are outsourcing to like a different company, but you're going for like the max. You're going for like that CEO type of position. You're not trying to be like a low level manager. And I do not say that as a judgment or anything like that, because again, there is something here where you're prepared, whether it's through education and your experience or a combination of both, to earn that CEO or COO, whatever it is, type of title, right? So now I'm going to share, because again, I love sharing little things about my life. My second oldest recently turned 16, right? At the beginning of the year. And he was like, I want to get a job and this and this and that. He applied. He got an interview. He did, well, no, he applied. He did one of those questionnaires online. And I kept telling him, I was like, oh, let's prep for this interview. And he's like, oh, yeah, yeah. And then the closer we got to the interview day, he's like, nah, I'm good. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, nah, I'm good. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, it's your first interview. So just, give yourself grace, this and this and that. He's like, nah, if it's for me, I'm going to get it. Kid goes in there and like within 15 minutes comes out with a freaking higher letter, like just like that, right? He didn't doubt himself. He didn't even me, even though I wasn't trying to cause doubt, I was just in my head, I'm being a realist, right? It's your first interview, you've never interviewed with anybody, anything like that. But he is so sure of who he is, which I'm super proud that he went in there like he was the boss, and he was like, yeah, it was three people interviewing me. And he didn't hesitate. Like he did not hesitate. He did not anything. He went in there knowing already that he was right for the position. And it is an entry level position, to be honest with you. And this kid has no experience working anywhere or anything like that. And he went in there and got the job. And it was like, yeah, I got this. And that's kind of like the energy that you have to embody. Sometimes we have to go back into these spaces that we lived in when we were teenagers, right? These spaces that we lived in when we were kids, where doubt wasn't something that lived within us. And that comes, to be honest with you, from this place where when you look at things that didn't work out as challenges or as building blocks to help you instead of failures, you approach every situation as like, I got this. Like regardless of the outcome, I got it. Because whether I get it or I don't, I still got something out of it. And that's the way that you have to look at it. And to be honest with you, this is something that is in the cards for you. This is a position that you are ready for already emotionally. You are ready for this position mentally, and you're definitely ready for this position physically. Now, the mentally part is the one that is really jumping out on me, because some of you are like, this is a lot more responsibility than what you're normally used to. So maybe this is where the echoing is coming in, or maybe where the self doubt is trying to creep in. But I need you to embody my son's energy as you're answering that email, as you're answering that phone call, and be like, you know what? I got this. This is mine already. And that's it. And I'm telling you, this kid, I told him, I was like, hey, apply at a couple of places and this and this and that. He was like, no. Like he applied at this one place, like, and within, I want to say, like, it was about between, from the time he applied, he got a response back, I want to say like day 3. He got the questionnaire day 3. By day 5, he had scheduled the interview, and within like a week of him applying, so like within 7 days, this kid got a job, who has never worked a day in his life. And again, sometimes we have to go into these spaces when we're trying to manifest things, in that space of like, you know what, is already mine. And you have to embody that energy. And yes, it is a lot harder when you have been conditioned through either your family members, your parents, yourself, exes, etc., to always feel like you are a failure. But I'm inviting you this week to really allow yourself to embrace that energy. Something that I've been wanting to say a little bit more, like especially like if you're having a little hard time feeling a little bit more grounded or anything like that, always remember, guys, that I do have the energy transmutations for each of the chakras. There is a playlist. They're completely free. So if you're needing a little boost with your root chakra, or you're needing a little boost with your throat chakra, or whatever it is before an interview, go ahead and take those 3-4 minutes and sit and transmute, like balance out those energies within you, so that you can face whatever it is, that whatever challenge is ahead, right? And when I mean challenge, it doesn't have to be anything bad. It can be just literally getting yourself into a state where you are comfortable enough to walk into an interview, walk into a space knowing that you belong there. Now, as we're saying this, there is this space here that something is already yours. The only thing that can keep you away from taking this opportunity, or for like moving forward in this situation, is yourself. And the only way that you can do that is if, again, if you let the echoes that are there take the lead. If you let those echoes take the lead, you're going to allow this opportunity to pass you by, and there's no need for you to do so. Will they be a learning curve? Of course, there's always a learning curve whenever you're learning something new. So do not let the fear of a learning curve stop you from taking the leap. A lot of you, I'm not gonna lie, I am picking up this energy of like, you're used to being comfortable or familiar things. So whenever in the past, whenever there's been opportunities like this, you sell yourself short, and you've actually declined certain positions in the back, in the past, because you were afraid that you weren't really up to it. And I'm going to be completely honest with you, the same thought patterns or the same fears that you had in the past when it comes to moving forward in this direction are still there. Now, the only difference between the past and now is going to be based on how it is that you respond to this. Are you going to move forward? Are you going to go ahead and take this leap? Or are you going to repeat the same thing of the past and just be like, you know what? I'm not ready. And you can use many things as an excuse as to say that you're not ready. You can say like, oh well, I have this going on, like it's going to take me away from home for this amount of period, or it's going to take this, it's going to take 6 months to get this operating correctly. Whatever it is, you can go ahead and use any excuse you want. I am telling you, based on what has come up energetically, that you are ready for this, and you're going to be successful if you just give yourself the opportunity to do so. We are using the Moonology card, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to get your closing message. I really do love this energy for you. Again, whatever this wish fulfillment, this answer prayer is for you, this manifestation of your, I want to say manifestation of your work, is something that you have that you have worked for, and you have to start believing in yourself, my love. You have to start believing in yourself that you belong in this space or in these places. For those of you that this has to do more with romance, you have to know that you are worthy of love. You are worthy of a healthy relationship. From that space of like doubting yourself, or that space of fear, nothing good is going to come from that space, my love. I'm just letting you know. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead. Give me one card. Give me one card for the collective message, spirit. Just one card. Okay. Something flipped. So we have a time to give rather than take. And on the bottom of the deck, we have luck is on your side. It is time for you to give this to yourself. And I know that we're going to be like, oh, it's about, no, this is about you giving to yourself. This is about you allowing yourself to soar, allowing yourself to take up space, allowing yourself to be seen, allowing yourself to take opportunities. You have to. For a lot of you, you for a very long time stood in your own way. You for a very long time, and I know that it's going to sound like so corny or whatever, but you took your own opportunities and set them aside, or you took your own opportunities and you threw them out the door. And now there is this voice within you screaming at you like, hey, it is time for us to give ourselves this opportunity. It is time for us to give ourselves this space, to allow ourselves to live in this space that we feel that is right, that we feel that is in alignment with us. And with the luck is on your side at the bottom of the deck, and then at the top of the deck, we have you are very close to achieving your goal. Give yourself the opportunity and stop taking away from yourself. Stop picking at yourself so much, and just allow yourself to embrace this. Well, that is all that I have. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Bye bye.